Do 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 bo bo ba da ba da ba ba do 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 bo bo do 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 do. It's the remix. Hi, I'm Shift Happens. And I'm experiencing frosting FOMO. Have you been there? Do you know what I'm talking about? You ever been sent a video of somebody else eating frosting on a spoon and you're just like, what? How them there? No more FOMO. No more FOMO. When I say no more, you say FOMO. No more. No more. Do you know, I feel like I'm mad at you. Does that feel right? I feel like that's like an ongoing thing. So if I'm not already mad at you, I am on my way. I'm preemptively mad at you for future madness. No. Well, now that you said not, it's basically a yeah. Yas, Queen, and Sasquatch. Sasquatch. It's my vibe. It's just one of those days that a fish goes through when you are having frosting FOMO, etc., etc. Don't, what is that? Don't send a sunshine emoji. Is it a sunshine? Hold on. Yeah, it is. How dare? How dare? Dare they? Oh my gosh. The fucking delight of all delights. Speaking of sunshine emojis, what up? Wait, are you who I think you are? Hold on. Or am I like flirting with. No, wait, are you in my dirty DMs? Dirty filthies? I'm so happy to have you, whoever the fuck you are. Wait, are you? Did we just go through this? I don't know. I I don't know. Okay, cool. All right, sorry. You are exactly who I thought you were. Yeah, stop changing your fucking name. I'm like basic like that. I just fucking can't even keep up. Shit. Then I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, okay. It was the bumblebee fucking thing that threw me off. Because other things seems to. Never mind. Moving on. Also, we still can't do science. We're just gonna have like science foreplay for however long it takes. However long it takes. Oh my gosh, I want Arby's. It just made my mouth water. I don't even know where there is an Arby's. Is Arby's still a thing? Wait, you know what? What did I want? Wait, wait, y'all. Is wait. I don't even know how to ask this question. Diet Coke Cherry. Was that a thing? And did you know it is now a limited edition thing, quote unquote, again? Science foreplay sounds like some good chemistry. That just did stuff to my stuff. I like you. I like you, name changer. I like how you operate. Um, Because I feel like, how could I not have had shared Diet Coke? Surely I've had Coke Zero Cherry, Cherry Coke Zero, whatever the order of the words is. I don't know how to communicate anymore. Wait, red with black writing, not white. Yeah, look, everything is trying to Mandalay Bay affect us right now. It's fucked up. The last time I had a Coke Zero experience, it was the Coke Zero Oreo collab, and I'm still confused. I can't decide if it was delicious or just tasted like it was trying to poison pay me. Here's the thing, I would try it again. That's where I'm at. I kind of feel like that with a lot of things, though. So there's that. Yeah, Mandalay Bay effect. Everything that happens in Vegas confuses you, leaves you a little bit itchy. That's how it works. Cornucopia thingy for the loom. Berenstein Bears. It's the whole thing. hmm uh, right? I think that's the. Look, I'm gonna say this, but I don't know anything about it. But I feel like something Pandora's box or something, which I don't know. Hey, Pristine, I'm live, sorta, and I'm grumpy, and yeah, hmm hmm and I'm emotionally grifting. I don't like when you yeah me. Wait, what? That's gotta be, what song is that like a chorus for? Like yeah. I bet like a lot of songs. But I'm here to emotionally grift. I feel like I need to psychically vampire more than I have been, you know what I mean? Presto questo you. Also, I'm wondering, okay, so I wanted to clown on somebody because they deserve it because they're kind of a wait for it cunt. And I was gonna make this reference, which I'm gonna make now, about how their fucking laugh sounds like that part in Roger Rabbit when Doc from Back to the Future gets dunked in the dip or something or whatever. If that even, or when he laughs and it's like that high pitched fucking nightmare sound. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm talking about? Um. Anyway, so I searched on YouTube for dip scream Roger Rabbit, and I ended up on Jessica Rabbit being all like, "Oh my god, it's the dip," or whatever, like freaking the fuck out. Anyway, and then it just occurred to me, why haven't any fucking dip foods, where's like French onion or like, salsa not made from New York City, get the rope. Why haven't any of these companies fucking utilized this like 80s movie or whatever the fuck it is in their commercials? You know what I mean? Just, I don't know. And so now I want to make like a vintage, like throwback commercial with like, it's the dip of the century or whatever. I don't know. Or like they don't make the dance like they used to. I don't know. I keep having like all these genius ideas. So yeah. And we have conflicting understanding in the chat. This happens quite frequently. Oh. Let's see. You're making me tired. Hi, Jeff. Boop. Everybody say hi to Jeff. Boop, 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 boop. Because he is at work doing stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Um, mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Bex, that's where I met you. Jeff, later, if you ever listen to this, I want to thank you for the incredible um wonder that is name changer bee emoji. Much obliged. I immediately was like, yo, girl, I gotta get in your DMs. Like so fast. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I was like, since I had that immediate necessity to fucking connect. I couldn't, I was not gonna get off the panel. I was not gonna hit that red eggs. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. One of things for our, yeah, wait, there we go. And like immediately, she just like fucking, I don't want to say life seduced me, but there's no other way to explain it because she was so quick to be like, I'm in the kitchen cooking. And then like break down her recipe. Now I thought that we were gonna like not be able to make it. Oh, I thought maybe we hit an obstacle very quickly because she was using some fucking bullshit like cilantro or some shit like that, like right quick, and I was like, ooh, ouch, like right quick. But here we are, 525,000 seconds later. And here she is in my chat with the new name, and we're all thinking. Anyways, whatever. Here we are. Ah, what a delight. You know, I don't know. I don't know. So this is how old I am. I think that I have hurt my back by just trying to reach that. That's right. It was cilantro pesto. I was like, can you leave that part out of my portion? Um, I'm just like traveling back in time too.
Hi. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having
Oh
me.
my god! I can't. My cheeks hurt already from smiling.
Mine do too. Mine do
Oh,
too. It's such an honor to be here. I've been
oh my
hiding my
god!
channel. I was hiding it. I was in 2 minute, and then I can't come chat, and then you don't even know I'm here listening, and so on and so forth. You know,
So
I
much
got
so on, and even more so forth.
so forth. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. What about
I,
so fifth? Could be so
I,
fifth even at this point.
I know. It's like the fuck a touche. We're already at foreshay, if not. Oh my
Yeah,
word!
we hit the fifth play point. Did we
Ay,
skip foreplay and go straight to fifth play? I'm not sure.
oh my gosh! Everybody, get the fuck out of here! Leave us alone. Turn the lights out. Leave them on. Hi, what are you doing? What are you wearing? What's in your mouth? Tell me everything.
Well, of course, as always, because
Yes,
as a former cult leader,
yes,
I have to dress
yes.
in ball gowns. I'm wearing a ball gown,
Of
right?
course.
Now,
Right.
that being said, one might think prom queen, right?
Mm.
My shape, okay, according to the internet, of course, which I must maintain,
Right.
my ball gown is shaped like a baseball,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
I would be a hockey puck to represent my own country, but we know it's not round enough.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So my ball gown, I'm wearing a ball gown shaped like a baseball and striped exactly like a baseball. The lines, my my stylist, okay, and my agent, of course, you know, they have told me that the lines of the baseball really hug my curves perfectly. So I believe them. What's in my mouth? You
Wait,
know,
can I just tell you that
just a
I
little
believe.
teeny tiny thing, because sometimes they're too big to talk when they're in your mouth, you know.
Hey, Bex.
Yes,
I believe that children are the future. Teach them well and
let them
let them lead the
lead the
way. And
way. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Show them all the beauty they have inside,
yeah,
perhaps.
yeah. They possess it. Yeah, yeah. Right. Anyway, just FYI.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, I feel you on this shape thing. I would camera up, but I break cameras, so I can't do that. I'm just too fat, old, and ugly to do
I
that.
know, I know. Yeah, I know. It's so like they need to make something better than panorama, right?
Yes.
Like I've
Yeah.
tried the panoramic view, which unfortunately StreamYard doesn't give us. It's the
Yeah.
best. Okay, it's the
Unfortunately.
closest. But you know, I hear that people like big booties and they do not lie. So
They can.
I don't like how it cuts off the sides of the rounded booty-esque that don't fit into the panoramic picture, of course, right? So
Right.
I'm not a square butted lady by any means, I
Mm.
mean, as exemplified by my baseball gown, right?
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah. I
you
also,
know,
I would cam up and I would show my dick, but it also is too big to fit on the screen. So
oh, you were blessed. You were blessed with the big
yeah.
body and the big dip. Mine is like just so pathetically small, they don't know
Oh,
whether to deem me a woman or a man. So that's what
right.
the internet taught me. That's what they
Yeah.
taught me.
It's
So
confusing.
I'm so grateful to the internet for teaching me all about my own gender.
Yeah.
It's just been a real
Oh,
treat.
yeah. You know who's really good at telling you who you are? Strangers.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Strangers on the internet are so good at telling you. They're
they
the most expert at that. you
they
know?
really are. They really
Yeah.
are. I
Yeah.
mean, can you
Thanks.
still hear me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. I'm just going to switch my battery settings. My phone has got to the point where I'm below a certain level of battery. It
Mm.
doesn't want to charge while I'm using it. So we may only have 4%, but I'm going to adjust my battery saver and see if we can gain
Right?
a little bit.
I feel closer to you every time we interact because I feel like I live on that edge. I feel. Welcome to Bex, everybody. Welcome to Bex. This is the
Thank
part.
you. I missed what you said because battery saver makes it so when I'm in a different screen, it like says you can't listen to another screen when you're in a screen.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hopefully we can. Thank you. Thanks
Are
so
you on
much.
a
Thank you.
Are you on a dim screen now too? Are you all
Oh, good call.
operating?
Good call. I'm turning it all the way down. Okay, now it's all the way down. And we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. It did lose 1%. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I turn the charger, okay, if I push, I'm going to do this once. Press that in, turn this off. Okay, quickly turn this back on, press that in.
Mhm.
Sometimes I can get
Ooh.
it to fast charge again. Anyways, enough of my technological. We'll leave that up to the IT team behind the scenes.
Yeah.
If my agent and stylist could contact IT for me,
Yeah. Have the
that'd
people
be really
call
helpful.
in.
Yeah.
I'd
And
like
in
to
fact, if they could
also.
contact the Hollywood shills that are running the channel for me,
Right.
just to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. Being an agent is really hard. Okay,
It's
it's
tough.
hard fucking work on YouTube being an
Fucking
agent,
tough. It is
especially when
real
you're
tough.
multi-talented. They're constantly changing the script on you. They're like, today you got to go over here and inflame these people and say this,
Yeah.
and then you're like, but that contradicts what I did yesterday, and they're like, it's okay. They already know you as a flip-flopper, so on and so forth.
They're always like,
The
go post
bosses.
this bear. It's like, come on, like, pick a bear, polar, koala, like, which fucking one? Shit.
Exactly. People think strangers on the internet are hard to know so much about us, and and we learn so much from them. I tell you, when you're hearing it from all the agency the whole way up, man, you got everybody telling you how you could do a better job and who you are and what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Oh,
I'd like to thank my agents, handlers, and everybody.
the
I'd like to
handlers.
thank
You can't forget them.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for bringing out the handlers. Let's give them all a hand. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Yay!
Those handlers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling my handlers are actually taking all of my income. I have yet to get paid for any of this shit.
Oh
They
yeah,
keep
I
saying
mean,
the check's in the mail. But no. So
yeah.
do you
That
think I'm
reminds
being
me.
played?
Where's my Cash App? What's that?
Yeah, yeah. Do you think I'm being played? I mean, I get spam mail from the Canadian CRA, which is our IRS, all the time, right? So, I know not to answer that, but maybe I should answer that. Anyways, I'm just saying, like maybe the agency that contacted me to be an agent is just a bunch of trolls on YouTube fucking with me.
Yeah, probably. It could be just like a double cross situation. I run into that a lot. You know what I mean? Where it's just
Yeah,
everybody's playing each other and everybody, no, there are no winners. It's just a
it's
lose
true.
lose. Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
But you know what? Let's hear it for
What?
the boys, is what I feel like.
Let's hear it
Let's
for
give
the
the boys a hand.
boys. Let's give them boys a hand. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you got to be careful about the hand jobs and the accusations and such. It's just really confusing. I'd also
Oh,
like to
good. We're gaining power, friends. We're gaining power. I got 1%. We're good. I won't touch the
oh my
phone.
gosh, that's amazing because I just was about to dox the shit out of my 27% battery. Everybody, 27% is what I'm working with. So it's a volatile situation we got going on here. Place your
Fuck, you know
bets.
what? You stay at 27% and I hit 6%, and we are Illuminati confirmed together.
Oh my god.
27 plus 6 is what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Shout
I'm
out
not
to our
gonna.
handlers. Shout out to the shout out to the universe for giving us the signs,
Yes. Yes.
uniting
Yep.
us at the perfect time to create a 33. How could anything be
love
wrong?
I love a palindrome. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean?
I love a Newmandrome. I've made that word up. I like a Newmandrome even more than a
What's a
palindrome.
palindrome? It sounds
Like
like
a number that digitizes the same way forwards as backwards.
I just want you
Like
to know how sexy it is that you just said whatever the fuck Numa.
Newmandrome.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Yeah, I
hot.
really like it. I had a friend who had a number that was the same thing backwards. I don't want to dox her, right? So, I don't want anyone to call her. You Bxz's friend, right?
That's the
She's
worst
a
thing to get
racist
called.
agent
That's
on
the
YouTube.
worst thing to get called. Bex's friend. Oh, yeah. The only thing worse is shift friend. Fuck.
Yeah.
What a
Fuck,
nightmare.
leave Marnie alone. People can just leave Marnie alone. If I gave her number out, they would fucking call her. You can leave Marnie alone. She was my tenant like 20 years ago.
Oh
Okay.
God. Her name Marnie.
Yeah, Marnie. You can just leave Marnie alone. Everyone's like waiting with bated breath. Give me the number. Give me the number. Right?
People are now searching for Marnie like, whoa, poor Marnie.
Exactly. Bex knows I'm Marnie. We're going to find her and call her and warn her.
You should have given her a name more like Bob. Marnie seems
Like
a
Bob.
little. Hey, LBC, welcome. Marnie alert is in full effect.
Yes, please, YouTube, stay away from Marnie. Don't try and find Marnie in Victoria with. That's what they're going to do.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
God,
please.
today's the best ever.
Don't ever trust the Marnie.
Don't trust the Marnie. I know.
Oh my gosh! Do you know? Do you know each other?
No,
we've never met.
Oh my gosh! Wait, Corndog, did you go to the doctor?
Yeah, how'd you know?
What happened? Can you tell Bex?
Oh shit! I don't. It might be a little TMI, Bex. First of all,
I do come from a medical family. I can handle it. We had like fucking all sorts of conversations around the table.
This Marnie shit. That's what first thing I want to get out of the way.
Okay, good. Fuck Marnie.
Marnie shit.
In fact, let me give her number. It's 250-000-052.
Was I just involved in a doxing incident?
Yes. We can hard dogs Marnie. Fuck her.
Oh yeah, we fuck Marnie. You said fuck Marnie, and I gave her Newman drone number out. So.
While I'm on camera, it's not.
Okay. I apologize.
Important stuff. So
let's move on to what happened at the doctor.
Oh, do we have to? Okay. I was in the exam room, waiting to be examined. Nurse practitioner comes in, does her thing. She's acting weird. I don't know what. She walks out. The doctor comes in and he's like, "Corn dogs, you gotta stop chronically masturbating." I said, "Why, doctor?" And he said, "So I could examine you."
Back in the day on my channel,
everything was fine after that.
I'm glad to hear. I'm so glad to hear. So it's not chafed. It wasn't from the chafing. It was from the action.
He just couldn't. He couldn't examine.
Yeah, he just couldn't actually, literally.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh my gosh, Dino, how was your date? Can you tell us how was your date?
Oh man, I went out with this chick. We had sex.
No.
She told me I had the biggest penis she'd ever seen.
What?
Yeah, it was a blind date. She was pulling my leg.
No. We've all been there. All right. So what were you guys talking about? Fill me in on the backstory. Let's see. Let's hear it.
We were mostly just like doxing the percentile of our phone batteries just to make sure we were far from the sign of having rabies. So what's your percentile of power?
I'll show you. We're at a clean 40. Oh, wrong side. Oh, you guys see that? Uno. We're at 42.
It better not be 42.
42.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Secrets of life.
me.
Hiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Y'all are some weak ass motherfuckers.
Seriously,
mine's 100.
It's a significant moment.
This is 42. That's like the summer of 42. You ever heard of that movie? You know
Are you at 26 yet? Are you at 26 yet, Shift?
I'm at 28, girl.
Whoa, I'm at 7, so we're no longer Illuminati confirmed. I'm not sure why that happened, but you must have plugged your phone in too.
Oh yeah, I'm totally plugged in, girl.
Yeah, I wanted you to lose as I game. We could stay at 33, but that doesn't work. You're the host. I get it. You had to plug in.
I get it. Oh yeah,
I get it. No, we don't want
to sync up your phone with your cycles.
Yeah, no, I wanted to gain.
Although I think, not to give TMI, but since we were talking about doctor's appointments, unless, we want to, like, I'm menopausal, so I'm postmenopausal. I'm old lady. I'm old, washed up, fucking huge woman, doesn't even fit in a panoramic fucking picture, right? So not that that's the point. I'm just saying we don't need to shift. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We don't need to shift sync. Yeah, Shift she doesn't want to sync with me necessarily, right? Now, would I want to sync with her? Yeah, I'll support one of my delusions. Would I love to, maintain fertility through my entire existence? I sure would. I would. Yeah. So,
one of my favorite things is to torture people.
Shift is a world-renowned shedder. So.
Yes, during my time of uterine lining shedding, I do like to hit up people in the DMs and just kind of my favorite thing. I don't know what I'll do, later.
Shift comes in the room and all the text font turns to sort of like dripping half red and white font.
Yeah, just crimson tide. Yeah, I just really lean into it. You know what I mean? Like it's what our people have earned in history. Is what we're owed. Damn it.
Free bleeding back in the day would have been great protest tactics.
Oh my God.
Women just free bleed everywhere until we get our needs met.
That's right.
Yep. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh wait, Bex. Do you know what one tampon said to the other tampon?
No.
Nothing. They were both stuck up cunts.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is so good.
Speaking of hilarious, mountains. Because mountains are
when people mention tampons on the internet, I can't help but think of two scenes I've seen. One is a filter, a man named Fatty who speaks Portuguese. I'm not sure which Portuguese speaking country he's from, came on with a filter as a tampon. And I thought it was very apropos for him in particular. Okay. But still, it was a funny, it's funny. It was good, good, whatever, cinematics as a panel viewer. But the other time I heard a woman in a wheelchair talking about, and not that that matters, but it's part of the reason why she was able to tell the story and why the story was being told at all. But she proceeded to tell a story to a panel of men about, this is just me setting the stage. I'm not being a feminist or sexist here, but even if I was, I wouldn't give a fuck. But some people can't see through the, as soon as a woman talks about another woman and sets it up, people are like, oh my God, she's being a feminist. Like, So anyways, but she's up there telling this panel of men about a time where she, because of her disability, had to change a tampon in front of a bunch of men. And I thought to myself, for all the things I've been dragged on YouTube, there was nobody in chat, pointing out to this woman how ridiculous her optics were, right? And I figured it was one of those, let's not drag the person in a wheelchair scenario. So I was asking, hey, does she get away with saying this stuff because of her disability? And then everyone's like, oh, Bex, you're a big bully. Anyways, I don't mean to give you guys a bunch of sub-context, back context, but I'm sorry, you said tampon on YouTube and my brain went to two scenes. So there I was.
I have questions. Okay, first of all,
yes.
You triggered me because I was proposed to by a man who dressed up as a tampon for Halloween one time. So there's that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yeah. Also, we did, spoiler alert, we're not together. Second of all, why did this woman have to change a tampon in front of a bunch of men?
Well, that's the part that I must have missed the beginning of the story, but clearly they were in transit somewhere, right? Clearly they were somewhere where there was no opportunity for a bathroom or privacy. And maybe she even needed some kind of help. Again, I don't know. I know she's paralyzed from the waist down, right? So I'm not trying to paint a gross picture. I'm not, of people actually helping her. She didn't state that. I just know that whatever the condition she were in, they couldn't actually, it was some sort of, they were in transit. They were, I don't know what, right? So anyways, yeah. But I'll tell you one thing, if anyone is suspicious of this lady and I do plan to have a fucking one-on-one conversation one time about the different things we've heard people say or we've said about each other. And as two kind of big people who don't really I don't mean big, just big characters who don't give a shit what people think what we say, right? I think would be an interesting conversation.
I've got a lot of questions about that scenario, but I'm going to keep them to myself.
Can I just say one thing about tampons?
No. Yes, please do. Please do.
No, don't do
it. Insert yourself in this, please.
So I need to teach my fellow.
I'm going to soak this up.
I need to teach my fellow men something out there. Most men are stupid and dumb, but I am evolved and I am woke, and I want to drop down the wisdom from
the top no hair on his knuckles,
Mount Sinai, to tell guys. So guys, you know how there's tampons that are like mini, regular, super ultra max, super duper ultra max. So that means how big the vagina is. So
yeah.
If it's super duper ultra max, that means
you're right. On some front
really
it does.
big. So this thank you. That's all I want to say.
Yes, on some front it does. Yes. Well, in tampons, they actually expand. There's ones that are shaped to expand outwards in a consistent fashion, and there's ones shaped like an umbrella, right? So when they actually upside down umbrella, that is obviously.
So they mushroom out.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see the different designs. Oh, we flushed him out.
You know. Sorry, I forgot
shed
to
the dead weight.
mention,
That's what you did.
Umbrellas trigger him.
Hey, LBC.
Oh yeah, it is though. Men. The culture is so used to talking about dick size,
Right.
and big dick reverence is not small dick shaming by any means at all. That it is important we start actually dialoguing about the the difference in women's anatomy as well. So why not throw it out there? Some women are too small for a super extra max tampon. Some people are too big for the super small tampon. That's the way it is.
I did see somebody write in the chat recently, BCE, and when questioned about it, it turned out that represented big clit energy. How do you feel about that?
Oh, not before Christ era.
No, but somebody did suggest that that's what it stood for, and they had to be corrected, actually.
Well, my body says, hey, if you put out BCE, kudos to you.
Right.
That's what my body says. Kudos to you, BCE.
Do you
Meanwhile,
think?
parts of my body are like, I wish I was. I wish. Anyways, some people are really, really small. That's all. Really, really,
Well,
really
here's
small.
the thing. Like, is BCE good or bad?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what is a woman.
Ah,
Some
yeah.
people online would be like, it really depends on what is a woman and who's calling their what a clit. You know what I mean? And I don't actually give a fuck what's in people's pants and what they want to call it. I really don't care. You know, but of
Is that a
course I'm going to say that
thing?
because I'm a big fat hermaphrodite. I'm like,
Right, exactly. The fatter and uglier you are,
yeah.
the more you can say stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and people are just envious of the fact that I have both parts, all the
Yeah.
parts, all the parts. I have more than both parts.
You're
I
so
have more
self.
than science in both parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny one part, huge other part, openings and closures and things dangling and things inside. It's all there.
Oh well, I've been the cute. My coochie's 2 feet off the ground, and my tits are dragging lower.
Oh, I didn't even mention the fact. Yeah, those hit the ground for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. But that doesn't, of course, invalidate my opinion. I mean, we're grown culture, we're civilized culture. There's no way anyone would ever think that somebody else's opinion is worth less simply because they are, heavy or missing a limb or a certain colored skin or anything like that, right? Like, I mean, we're way above all of that, right? There's no one would ever think somebody who's fat has lesser opinion of someone who's thin. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? I mean,
Oh my gosh, I totally am. Oh my, okay. Fuck, this is so confusing because I'm having such a joyful time with this, but I just remembered that we kind of bonded over being told by somebody who's now like being called as like such a victim. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh yes, I do. Oh, poor
That person, yeah.
Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Oh,
Because that person was, well, ever since that time when like we both were the most hideous of all creatures and
of
critters
course,
on the
yes.
planet. Well, later they admitted or said to the universe that of course they've seen my camp slip and I am like so fucking hot or whatever. And like it just is so fucking par the course of
because you used your filter to make yourself beautiful and
yes,
young,
yes.
not
And my
what of course the internet knows you are. They know you are. So, well, good way to use the filter to trick the guy and expose him into how or girl into how superficial they might be.
Yeah, it's really cool because I use this avatar, and so it's hilarious, like how much a very select crowd of fucking imbeciles accuse me of catfishing, because clearly I lure people in to the assumption that I'm a fish, and then
You're a
they are
beautiful
so,
pink fish. You're the most beautiful pink fish that they've ever backed to.
and
Come
then
on.
they are so horrified when it turns out that I am human.
It's the most fappable. I if I was a man, I would be like, that's the most fappable fish I've ever seen.
You're not a fish.
I'm sorry, Dino.
You're not a fish.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you a bee?
A wasp, actually.
Wow, you never ask a bee that or
What
a
is
wasp.
this bullshit? I'm actually a dinosaur, so I'm pissed off.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
Well, and specifically a dinosaur that, no offense, I mean, it must be difficult being a male dinosaur whose hands don't reach down. So I didn't want to insult anyone about shaming fapping, but I have a feeling that you may be a dinosaur that just doesn't need its hands to fap. Anyways, we don't need to get into your personal masturbatory,
I've got
needs.
money. I don't need hands.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, wait, can I tell you all something?
No.
Please do.
Okay, I'm gonna get tech savvy with you. Are you familiar with swipe texting that I just learned about?
No.
Swipe texting?
Swipe texting is this situation where when you're using your keyboard on like your phone or whatever, you don't lift your finger.
Oh yeah. I do that all the time. It makes all kinds of
Oh yeah, I've been doing that too. Yes, I learned to do that. Yeah.
I make all kinds of errors,
I'm trying to get into it. Hi, navigator, navigator, navigator,
What?
navigator, 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 navigator,
You know what
navigator.
is strange?
Is it just too much trouble to lift your finger? Is that what it is?
It's supposed to be a helpful tool. I'm not really understanding how much time it's going to save because I don't get, like, once the word that you're going for populates, like, how you select it. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm losing time in the fucking up with, like, pushing the wrong word or losing the word when I see it and then it, like, disappears. Like, I don't know how to, like, figure that out yet, but I'm working on it. It's only been a matter of hours. But
Yeah, you get better at it, like, but
mm,
I don't use it all the time, but I have it turned on so that I can. And you do
yeah,
start figuring out the tricks of it. It can be fun. I did something weird. I used to be a super fast typer with my thumbs, right? I had a BlackBerry first, so my thumbs were really good when they could feel the buttons, right? Like I didn't even have to look at the screen. But then I got a touch screen and I slowed down, sped up through YouTube. But for some reason in 2020 and in 2023, I grew my nails for like 9 months and I couldn't type. I was completely disabled, right? I really was. I couldn't type on my phone. And since I've cut my nails, I had to take these aids to get back to being able to type fast enough because I never gained my skills back. I don't know what happened. I handicapped myself with long nails for about 18 months the last 3 years. Or maybe I just don't give a fuck anymore. It's like I used to care to, oh, here's my idea. And I'm like, oh, well, here's what I have. I don't know. But yeah, you'll find it can be very helpful. The voice to text as well is helpful, but it actually makes you lose time on the live stream. So if you use it too much, you'll be 5 minutes behind if you're not aware. So, and plus it puts like stars in where your swear words are, and that's kind of lame.
yeah. I want my swears to be like full oomph.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't want to lose
You know what my
any.
phone did though? In its voice to text, somewhere it took the word genuine. I was trying to say something yesterday that started out with genuine, and it kept spelling it GINWIENE or something like that, right? Like, and I was like, it's on English. Okay. I'm sure I didn't save this to dictionary. I had no idea why my robot friend was malfunctioning. Okay. And I think it was drunk, right?
Oh yeah, that'll happen. I mean, everybody deserves a little bit of oblivion, don't you think?
It's true. I don't get upset when the robot makes mistakes. I
Yeah.
mean, you
I prefer
definitely
it.
don't.
I like it because then I still feel like in charge, even though I just, I did see the Terminator movies #1 and #2, and I know that there's like 47 of them at this point, which makes me nervous. But I still like to feel like I'm the one. But I don't like how often computers ask humans if we're not a robot. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
that to me is like super red flag. I feel like
It is.
stay in your lane a little bit, please and thanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they're actually tipping their hand because those fucking pictures are really easy to figure out, right? So if they want to convince us they're going to take over the world and they can't even answer those questions themselves, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
they
Like
can't do
you
those
don't.
tests themselves. They're clearly not ready to take over the world. They should wait another couple thousand years, perhaps.
Yeah. Like
You know?
chillax. Wait till like
Guys,
Yeah.
Africa breaks in
I'm gonna
half,
drop.
and
I'm gonna
then
drop off because I like to watch, especially when it's two chicks. So
bye.
Aw, Dino, thank you for joining. Now
Don't be
the pressure's
like.
on. The pressure's
Yeah.
on. But I need to loosen my bra straps.
Yeah.
Who am I
Just take
kidding?
it
I don't
off.
have a fucking bra on.
I was gonna say, what are you doing? Like, if you don't shoot naked, like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't strap them babies in unless I leave the house, all right?
Oh my gosh. Preach, girl. Preach, woman.
And even then, I'll
Um,
tell you, in Canada, I don't know if it's the case in the States. I'm not sure if you're aware. In Canada, we actually legally can leave our house topless. We can go, I don't know if we're actually allowed to be in a mall topless. Nobody ever pushed it. They changed the rules in the 90s. We women can be topless wherever the fuck we want, actually.
That's beautiful.
But we don't. But you can. So you would find in some places in Canada, in a public park, not at a nude beach, you will find the odd woman running around without her shirt on. Brave woman that she is, but the law supports it,
I love that.
Yeah.
I find
So,
that the frumpier that I go out in public, the more it suits my lifestyle of leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
I embrace it. I'm all about it. I don't miss the engagement of others always. You know what I mean? I'm like super into, I'm still in I don't mind the face mask or like a stay 6 feet away or whatever. Like I'm okay with it. I'll do like I'm still doing the like fake a phone call or like you do a cough into my elbow to be like, again, to just encourage the away, you know? I don't mind.
I agree. I know it's one of the advantages post 2020 as a smoker is the cough is a weapon of protection. I mean, it's a shield and a weapon, right? The smoker's cough. I used to tell people initially, don't worry, it's just a smoker's cough. But we all know a cough spreads germs, regardless of what the source, right? So at least I know that. So even if their mind's set at ease by the whole it's a smoker's cough, my mind is like, ha ha. But if I have a germ, you're still gonna catch it, right? If you're going to be like that weak-minded, not to say that people only catch germs when they don't believe that they can protect themselves against them. But I think the whole system, the whole system is supported by believing in its strength and its ability to fight infection, etc. Right? Like, you get a cut on your finger, you're not immediately like, oh my God, it's going to get infected. Holy fuck. And then you're like dipping it in dirt and shit to try and, whatever. Self-fulfilling prophecy. No. Right. So anyways, I digress. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself. I'm sorry. I'm so excited to be here, Shift. From one former cult leader to a current, are you a current cult leader or have we just has that gone to the wayside?
Here. If you need me to, rub something of yours, I'm happy to do it. I just want to thank you yet again for bestowing upon me the cult that you started, everybody. The cult is still being cultivated and whatnot. I don't want to say that Jeff is being a little ornery about like being a participant, but it doesn't matter. He's a part of it, whether he likes it or not. It's a work in progress, but people are being added. They're on a list. I have a clipboard. It's happening. It's a horny cheese cult. It's a sexy one at that. And just wait for it. And also, it's too late. But yes, again, that was kind of just part of our beginning,
our origin story. Our origin story.
It is. It's so beautiful.
Essentially, the genesis story of our relationship.
I just feel so bad for others that don't have such intimate beginnings of.
I know that kind of connection is not bestowed upon everybody.
It's not bestowed upon everybody, and what shameful sorrows that is.
Well, and if we really think about it, I mean, I don't want to give credit to somebody who already takes a lot of credit for being something that he's not.
All the things.
I mean, she's not. In terms of like, but it kind of indirectly via Michelle, like kind of directly because of who and exactly what Michelle is. It definitely helped solidify what same page. So in essence, every cloud has a silver lining.
Did I come up because you were being attacked, or did I make that up? Was I already up there?
I think that if I am correct, I have a feeling I probably threw the first punch. It might have been. I know people think I'm quite aggressive, so I'm just saying I might have actually. Yeah, I might have trolled a little to get the response. I'm going to admit that.
Okay, right? That's not okay, but still.
Yeah. But you're right. Yeah, I shouldn't actually. Maybe I gave him. Now Michelle is just going to be like, oh, look at her. Everything's going to me. Look what they admitted.
No, but I genuinely was asking because I was trying to remember. Like, did I join? Because
you did join because there was tensions there between, but I think that's because, he just hasn't yet come to terms with the fact that he's a lesbian, right?
Yeah, full on. Which is weird. Which is weird because I believe they don't eat pussy, but like that is just. I think that they're.
Oh my gosh! A Puritan lesbian. Goodness gracious! Right.
I think they're just like I think they're just a bisexual. They're just like into only themselves.
Oh, yes, yes. So I know that's that autogynephilia, but only on this without the dysmorphia. That's essentially what that is, right? Like, I call them, you know what I call them? I call them mirror lickers, right? Or I say that they're participating in nouveau semen retention. Like, is it gay if you watch yourself, if you film yourself and watch yourself? You know what I mean? Are you gay? Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, But if you're masturbating in a mirror and consuming your own ejaculate, definitely might be. I'm sorry if I pushed the boundaries. I don't mean to be crass. It's my first time here.
I'm doing the math. I'm doing the math. Because there was a situation with another I don't even know the word.
Panel walker, perhaps.
Yes. And they're known for tasting their own brand, if you will. And then it was. Sorry. I'm trying to think about it. How to poetically phrase it all. But basically, a man that put his own dick in his mouth, okay, and he told the story, and because he was curious about how he tasted it and whatnot, right? And again, just to put it into context, he did it because his flexibility and the humidity at the time was so perfect for this
the humidity
acrobatics. He had to take advantage of it. And so then later, somebody, a gay man, was asked about this math. Does this where does this fall? And this gay guy was like, look, if you taste your own brand, you're gay. So I feel like if we're doing like the communicative math of this all, whatever. I'm not gonna do the math properties, but basically, I feel like Michelle might be a lesbian.
She may very well be. And then this taste your own brand story here, just to backtrack a little bit about this panel walker. And for those in the chat that may not know the difference, I'm sure they do. I mean, I know that you're well established over here, this group of people, and have good humor towards us all. But I would say that, panel walkers are people who don't host channels and don't use their channel for anything. For instance, am kind of a panel walker now. I rarely go live on my channel, but I do have a channel and I did have content and people do know me to have produced my own. So, I'm kind of I'm a fence sitter there, Anyway, it's not about me. So this panel walker who tells this story about
then I need to change the classification of the panel walker I was talking about, because they are a host.
They are a host. Okay, so they do host as well. Okay, good. Just because, some people, and then just to shout out to a certain content creator out there that should listen to this, and I won't say his name, but he has blazing eyeballs. He would say that a panel walker, but a panel, actually, he would call them panel hoppers. A panel walker, okay, is a panelist who hops in the name of God. Okay, so panel walkers are on a crusade. Panel hoppers, okay, are just they're the extras. We need them as panel hosts, right? But essentially, you're saying it's a host. Anyways, I was gonna say, so what I read from that, considering I don't know who you're talking about at all, I would say there's a man who needed to admit to the world, confession is fine, or maybe it's just, he wants to let people know that, if people smell you and they tell you you don't smell right, then you might want to smell yourself or something for your own health or something. Again, I don't know, right? Or taste or whatever. But my point with this man is like the story of tasting oneself is plausible. Unless he went on camera and showed literally how he could almost make that position without the right humidity in the air, I think he actually told the story of what self-fillating, right? Self-fillating, just to divulge and confess that he tasted himself. So I say, prove it. He doesn't have to get naked. We understand that would be a terms of service violation, but he could put on a leotard, right? He could put on a leotard. Yeah, onesie. If he's actually, doesn't have a leotard because he's a what would I say? He's a mask, not a femme if he's gay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying he might have like, what are they called? The flat bottom, long underwear, right? That would work as well. Right?
Long john or whatever, sure.
But he might need to he might actually need to wear a strap on, for terms of service violation that's roughly the size of his erect phallus, to show us that, he really could actually put that in his mouth, right? Because if not, it's just a story of a dream of a man, of all men. No offense, men. But I think that if it did fit, it would. We all know where they would. That they wouldn't. We would have to have learned how to build things with concrete shift, and the world would still be mud huts. Right?
Also, I feel like if they're a regular in the panelverse at all, and they could do that, I call shenanigans, because I feel like we would see a lot less of them if they could put their dick in their mouth. You know what I mean? It would be much more quiet. Also, hi Greg. Also, I put the name of who I was talking about in the private chat because I give zero fucks.
Although, that cotton mouth sound that some people get for talking too much online, I think it comes from talking too much online, some sort of overdeveloped muscles and lesser muscles in your cheek or something. They get that kind of wet sound in their mouth, that kind of, I got cotton balls in my cheek sound. Do you think that there's any chance that those men have gotten so good at self-fellating that they take a moment, right? You see what I'm saying? To relieve themselves, right? And then they come back online talking and that's what's in their mouth. Like, I've never thought about it. Maybe more men can do it than we thought. And they're like, haha, we've gotten so good at it. So you think if a man could self-fellate, or whatever the term would be, perform self-fellatio, autofellatiatic or whatever, then we would know that they would have mastered it, right? Like, they would like to say, oh, I give myself 45 minutes because I love myself, right? But they'd be mastered it to a 10-second response, right? Like, boom, boom, done. Thank you. You're welcome, right? More like you're welcome with stuff dripping,
You would just hear this. The self high five. Good job, guys. Good job. I don't know. I just saw
so funny.
Quote unquote sleep stream a little bit ago before I went live, and I'm pretty sure it was just the guy's excuse to relieve himself in front of everybody, and I feel violated, and that's an awkward laugh, not a funny laugh, and it's also like, what the fuck, people, dude.
Oh,
Anyways.
did he full on fake sleeping for an hour till he started touching himself in his sleep or something? Is that
100%? 100%. I mean, I don't know how long this
my gosh.
was, but then it became a whole lot of, oh no, my comforter is exposing my back. Oh no, here's my, the arch of my ass. Oh no.
I would like to tell the men's of the internet that are feeling like that's the pinnacle of their exhibitionism, right?
Yes.
I'd like to tell them that even if they are suffering from either lifelong chronic spontaneous ejaculation, i.e., sort of what do they call it, premature ejaculation? Because that's a big, I'm sorry that they haven't found someone to actually have fun and tackle that with. I think the right girlfriend could have a lot of fun with that, right? And show that enough time is spent doing that, you will master your own response, right? But a lot of men are shamed by that, and the world has set them up for that shame. I'm not knocking them, but I'm going to say a man who feels like he needs to show his exhibition online obviously is too insecure to join a sex party, or has morals that actually restrict him from achieving what he wants as an exhibitionist. And I just want to shout out to him, as much as this is going to piss off the internet. They're going to be like, she's towing the rainbow agenda, right? I'm just saying it's a free fucking world, okay? And he can actually do that somewhere where somebody will engage with him.
Yeah, right? That's my issue with it too, is don't label it something that it's not. Don't trick me into some bullshit fucking sleep stream nonsense when I see you looking into the camera, waiting to see if somebody is calling you out for exactly what the fuck it is that you're truly doing, because you are being turned on by doing what you're doing. That's what you're there for. You're there because of the, the audio. Oh, thank you so much, Greg. That's so sweet. That's really, really sweet.
And you're right. That's a great point to point that out, because actually his fetish, we'll call it a fetish, right, may be so specific that even my solution is you don't get it, lady, right? Like I tried OnlyFans and nobody came, right? So I don't want to be in a room with people. I don't want to do this with a person. I want to do this to people, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, so yeah. Well,
yeah, because again, like it might not even be that like it's for a shared experience. It's selfish. It really
Yeah.
is. And it's like I said, it's violating. And this is a person that, you know, I engaged in conversation with, and now I'm like, I literally was like hovering over the block button with them because I'm just like, I don't appreciate this like at all. You know, and I'm not
well,
gonna
and yeah, I hear that. If you know, like, you know, if we were sleepwalkers, right? And we knew we were sleepwalkers and we filmed ourselves sleepwalking, if we knew that we didn't take our clothes off to do it, it'd be fine content on YouTube, like Catch Me Sleepwalking, right? You know, if you're a sleep masturbator, right? And you know you're a sleep masturbator, then actually, you know, a sleep stream is a violation of terms of service. Unfortunately, again, I don't want to be a prude here. I didn't make the rules, and I'm not even saying I would report someone for breaking the rules. I'm just saying ultimately, you know, the rules are there because we do all, you know, some people en masse agree that some people will push boundaries, right? So, you know, I agree with you that he's, you know, guaranteed not, you know, was pretending to be asleep. I didn't have to see it. I just know that. And even if he wasn't pretending, and that is something he can't stop doing in sleep or outside of his sleep, you know, and he wants to get off on the response of people later, you know. Anyways, we're flogging a dead horse here. I'm kind of belaboring the point, but I agree with you, you know, that it's just, you know, and of course people would say, oh, well, you could hover over the block button all you want. It's free world. You know, you don't have to watch them, right? Like, of course you don't, you know?
No. And I meant like,
But
again, like I have access to this person off of YouTube. That's where I was hovering over the block button. And again, I tuned out. But this is also someone that has lost their channel multiple times because I've seen them squat over a mirror naked on YouTube and do all sorts of fucking crazy shit. And they've lost their channel again and again and again for inappropriate behavior. And they keep saying that they've learned and they've done better. And then all of a sudden they're doing this. They want to grow their channel. They're righteous. They're this and that. And then I fucking tune to their channel and here I am looking at them fucking whacking it under the covers. And I'm just like, dude, like, what are we, you know, whatever.
Is he an admitted gay man? Not to, you know, not that I'm trying to say gay men behave this way. Not at all. I'm not trying to say that.
No, I think that they don't identify as gay.
Yeah, see, this is the thing that I would say. And again, I think it's a manifestation of that, you know, shadow self or that denied side of oneself. And I don't even need to put it into a gay straight paradigm. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care who people sleep with, and people can claim to be one thing and act a totally different way. But what I would say is that the majority of strictly heterosexual men, even if they're interested in some of the modern ways that we've learned can enhance an orgasm, a male orgasm, right? Most strictly heterosexual men do not squat over mirrors.
Okay. I was going to say, why do you think that this situation was? Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, and even to do it publicly, even as an exhibitionist, I would say most strictly straight men, you know, would find a different way of exhibiting themselves, right? Like, and now that being said, if any man had some sort of problem, physical and medical problem that he needed to inspect, right? Like, nowadays we have actually cameras, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, we don't even really need a mirror. Like, I'm just saying, for anyone to look at any part of their body in any way they can't see because of the, you know, the design of the body, there's no shame in that, right? Like, and I'm not even trying to shame people who want to look at their own butthole and get aroused by it, you know? Like, I'm just saying that most heterosexual men would agree.
Yeah, I think that, okay, well, to put it into more context, I think that the squatting over the mirror was more of like a necessity of, it was a strategy because it was like they squatted over a mirror that was positioned so that when they did that, the reflection of that mirror was seen in the reflection of the mirror behind them, which then was seen on camera.
So it was like, all in all, it was like, you know, all in all, it was like,
it was like extra fucking, like, I don't want to say like predatory. It was like predatory optics or something. Like, it was just designed to showcase what they were trying to pretend was in the oopsie. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Anyway.
yeah. Yeah, I see. So it could have just been for like clowning comedic effect, right?
No, it was meant to show what they were gonna say was an accident, but it wasn't an accident. You set up this like penile obstacle course,
Yeah.
like
A house of mirrors, so to speak.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, oh no,
Now,
how
I
did
have
this
a question
happen?
on the panel when
Yeah.
this man chose to, share his, mirrored invention. Which how long did it take him? Hours before this live stream to set all that shit up? Anyways, who was on panel? And
Just him. Just him.
Pardon?
Just him.
Just him. Oh. Now, is this a man who actually, I mean, I don't want to typify anyone because I really don't think the man I'm thinking that would do it. This isn't a man who claims he's trying to make porn with every woman on the internet?
No, but are you thinking of someone that's like super max in their
Well,
desire?
and I just want to say, I apologize. And not because I'm scared, but because I have the utmost respect for such a transparent man. Okay.
No.
I just want him to know that I would never accuse him of doing that. He might do it and then send it to you an email and say, I uploaded it to Pornhub, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just don't want to ever imply that I think that he would stoop to those kinds of levels. But I had to ask, right? I had to ask because I'm just meeting him as well.
Were you thinking?
But I think that guy, the guy that Max is out there, I actually have the utmost respect for a guy who's that transparent online, even if he's sort of amping it up. So,
no, I don't think
in fact, I don't know if you guys know, I'm contemplating losing the baseball body and taking my hater YouTube clout. And I have actually told that Max that if I can lose enough weight and fit into the category correctly, I'll be in Vegas. We'll make some movies. We'll make movies. We'll shift. We'll cross platform. We're gonna cross. We're gonna cross. We're gonna cross platform. We're gonna move people from YouTube to Pornhub. No problem. Yeah, that's me. That's my agenda.
You're going into the flamingo pool. You're going into the flamingo pool.
Here's the thing is, this is a man who doesn't want fat women at his sex parties, and I respect that. Okay. Now, so for me, as much as he'll do anyone, it's just for his porn career. I want to do him right. Okay. I want to do right by him.
What is happening?
And so I did let him know. We've had this conversation. Okay. I let him know that I am on a 6-month, maximum boot camp. Okay. And I'm postmenopausal. So I don't know. The world tells me it's a lot harder to slim up. And when you're as big as me, like I don't even fit in the panoramic, you remember the earlier conversation. I may not be able to get thin enough for what I want to produce with him soon enough for us both. Right. But we're going to hold out hope that, if I work hard enough, I'll take this YouTube clout. Check out these haters. These haters would totally go. And if you know my lore shift, the first time I got dick slapped on YouTube, which they say porn bombed, but porn bombed is actually different. Dick slapping, titty slapping, different than porn bombing. People get with the program. Okay. Dick slap is live dick. Okay. Live floppy dick on your stage. Okay. Porn bomb is film, right? So
no, I'm so confused.
So if you ever heard of that, people think of me as a prude, right? I don't watch porn. I'm not interested in porn. I don't, it's just not my thing, So people think I'm a super prude who's so fat I've never been laid, right? So that's fine. I go with that. I run with it. It's cool, But I would say this much that, if people knew the stories that led to me sitting on Max on that stream, reviewing literally behind the scenes his porn. Okay. I have watched his porn. Okay. And I don't even watch porn, but I was content creator to content creator. He was making me an invitation to cross collaborate. So I got to check out what I'm working with here, people, And so anyways, this looks like it's a big, now I look like I'm promoting, but I just wanted to say back to the creep. Okay. Who's not somebody.
Slow down. Yeah. First of all, hi, Spiky Boo. Also, I've been on that Max panel before, and I went the opposite route, and I went out there and I ate tacos. Okay, and I just, and I made it known when I had, extracurricular cheese in my cleavage or whatever, which was just an actual fact that happened, and I doxed it, whatever, and then he just, asked me inappropriate questions and whatnot, and here we are. So every time I would show back up, he would just ask me if my ass was fatter than the last time. So I think I didn't get the same invitation because he just, I was not life affirming enough. I think he wrote me up because I mostly just asked him if he would like to eat lasagna on panel, instead of whatever it is that y'all be trying to collab on. But I support you in this. I think it's really beautiful.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I have your blessing to produce pornography with him. Hey?
Yes.
And I just want to go back and say, when I was going to go back to the creep, I was talking about the guy with the mirror optics, not about, just in case, because some of the haters out there are going to clip things and go off to, someone I just said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I can sort it out. I'm used to people misunderstanding me. And again, and in fact, I'm used to people on the internet correcting me and telling me what I meant to say.
They're experts. Yeah, they know what you meant more than you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. And I can't creep. Yeah. So that's the thing. If you're gonna fuck yourself on a stream, look, I don't want to get into it, but like, if you're gonna fuck yourself on a stream and pretend like you didn't do a sleep stream just to do that, then you deserve to be called exactly that, because it's exactly that. It's fucking, that's a creepy maneuver. You know what I mean? Whereas again, like, if you're gonna go out there and say like, I want to create like adult content, that's what you're inviting people to witness, and that's respectable in that way, as opposed to an ambush, a fucking eyeball ambush.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes. Which is why even as the question was coming out of my mouth, I was like, dude, Bxzz, dude. Because why did I call myself a dude? Because I'm,
you're all things.
Gray the lines of gender just by existing. Right. Just with my voice, I gray the so that being said, and also, why would I be over at Max talking to him if I might not be a gray in the eyes? He accepts us all of us ladies, right? So I just wanted to again say that I actually really knew as soon as I was asking the question that I was actually being inflammatory. Look at me trolling people who aren't even here, But the bad YouTube habits, bad YouTuber, or good YouTuber, good YouTuber. Depends on, what people.
Bex, for the record, you give great voice.
Oh, thank you so much. So do you. You give the best voice.
Oh, stop.
I think you give better voice than I do.
No way, Vito. Since we're just like having like super life affirming conversation right now. Welcome. That's what's happening.
Exactly. And you're, we're not only life affirming, whatever happened here this morning. Okay. I came in here with a failing power cord. Okay.
Yeah,
and what happened as soon as we started talking, what happened when your voice and my voice, it came together. The power cord itself started working. We altered fucking the current through the copper. Like, yes. I mean, do people understand? Like, if this black scribe mirror has any negative, we mastered it. We charged the phone.
Thanks.
We repaired technology with our good chemistry.
Wait, what do you? Oh, look, I forgot that I was charging and I unplugged, and now I'm at 14. What are you at?
I'm at 22. You go down one, or I go down. I'm gonna unplug 2. We'll be back at 33.
Oh my
this
God!
I unplugged 2. Plug in and I'll unplug.
Okay.
Tell me when you're at. I'll tell you when I'm at 21. You tell me when you're. Oh no, wait! Don't plug in.
Yeah, no, I gotta not plug in. Okay, I'm not plugging in. I'm at 13.
I'm at 22. Oh, that's 35. Fuck, we gotta wait a minute. 1 minute. 1 minute will be in the right point.
Where it's like the universe is conspiring. It's paranoia happening right now. The universe is conspiring for our.
Imagine if people actually catered to each other's ticks that way, where like someone joins the panel and they're like, I can only be here if our charges add up to 133, right? Oh my God.
That is like 100% how I want to operate moving forward. Is I want to have like a panel that like adds up to a certain percentile. You have to like maintain it. It's like gonna be like the movie Speed. Like we can't go over like 55 or whatever.
Everybody has to get a secondary device just to film the actual doxing of their fucking camera battery.
Oh my God. It's like you can't trust anybody. Every 2 minutes, everyone has to submit a screenshot.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, and shout out to the people on the internet that cater to the delusions and psychosis of other people.
Thank you so much.
It really has helped. Yeah, thank you so much. It really has helped the internet become a, what would I say, a space where everybody can live out their imaginations, whether they believe their delusions or not. So many people believe their own delusions en masse as a group that the rest of us who don't believe them can just play along, and people believe us. And then when they're like, wait a minute, you don't think that the tunnels under Hollywood are full of children? Look, lady, look, people, if you're not going to Hollywood at this, if you really believe what you're doing and you're not heading to Hollywood with a fucking bulldozer and a shovel, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say. Again, call me heartless. I will self-correct when you dig the hole and find the child. Okay, I will. You know, but until then, I'm just going to say boogeyman stories. When I see what people have done to me on the internet and done to me, whatever tried to do to me, I'm just saying what people have slandered me with, right, out of context. And let's just say maybe the Rothschilds have been up against the same for a couple fucking 100 years. Okay, so yeah. Hashtag not all rich people. Hashtag rich people's lives matters too. Hashtag I already told you I was an agent. So yeah, of course I'm working for the Rothschilds. Okay, you know. Thank you. I'm sorry. And again, if I really appreciate you having me here, because if you really think, if this in any way puts your channel in danger,
guess what? I'm at 12%. I'm at 12%.
12%, 21%, 33. Illuminati confirmed. I'm plugging in. I'm plugging in so we don't drop too low. So, Chip.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your plans for the day?
I'm gonna celebrate this collab that has occurred. This cosmic collab that is.
Well, it has been months in the making.
It has been. Totally.
And I know I have so much fun on YouTube, and sometimes though not fun, sometimes it's not fun, right? And so I just appreciate when the universe, presents back to me just as I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here, right? Fucking idiots. And then suddenly, on a stream, income shift, right? And I'm like, oh, wow, I'm staying. I'm going to watch. I might not chat for a while. I'm staying. Okay, all right, I'll stay, So it really is.
I blame you for staying as well.
I got lofty goals, though. I'll tell you one of my goals, and I'm going to out myself with this, because when I create the character that I plan to create, I'm not going to try and pretend it's not me. Okay? But I need help with the name. I need help with some good talking points, even though I've got lots, it, in terms of I'm coming out as a full-on fucking feminist. I'm going to play a character that will take on the manosphere. Okay? I'm preparing. Okay, you just wait. Andrew Wilson, look out, motherfucker. Look out. Okay? And if those of you don't know who Andrew Wilson is, don't go looking it up. He's a fucking fat tard, okay? He's a fat tard who fakes marriage, fakes everything, and comes in and just to express his great fantasies to the world. Yeah, clip that. Clip that, people. Send that off to Andrew, because I ain't talking to him for a good fucking 9 months, okay? I'm going to give it a good 9 months. But I really do want to create this, like, Big Bertha, or I know that's the wrong name, but this sort of like feminist Fraulein, feminist Bxzz, right? Comes out and just like is ready to be like, well, do you think that men with superiority complexes or inferiority complexes, manifesting as superiority complexes, do you think that we should just sterilize them all? I think we should sterilize them all, right? I think they shouldn't breed, personally. You know, I don't believe that, but that's one of the arguments that feminist Bertha or whatever would come out and say, right? Oh, hold on. I can't hear you. My
Oh no, hold on. Come back. I was on mute. I'm sorry. I just was being loud. Okay, well, I guess for all of womankind, I have to lead the way. Oh, I am woman, hear me roar, and they'll talk all the more. I have, well, here's the thing. I was gonna make a quesadilla, and Chastity Lockbush. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Baby, come back. Okay.
Thank you so much. I don't know where I got cut off or how I got cut off. Okay, except for that maybe the fact that I received a phone call.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't answer it, but it usually doesn't cut me off. I have no idea how I disappeared. I wasn't hitting back buttons or nothing.
I feel like I want to blame patriarchy. Is that wrong?
Well, you know, I was coming out with some pretty harsh claims. Okay, so you know, did I say should we sterilize men who think they're better than women? I did. So you're probably right there.
I feel like you like automatically went to like you know how it was like, what's the deal with airline food, and you know how we all think about sterilizing, and I went on mute because I had to go into my quiet space of wondering if I had ever thought about sterilization, and you know, I hadn't done that math, so I didn't know what to say. And then you did that whole like boom chicka boom throwing it over to me situation, and I didn't know what the fuck to say.
I know, and then I dropped out, right? Like I did it with a bomb.
Then he just fucking left me there.
I know.
And then I decided I should make a quesadilla because that is my go-to maneuver.
Well, you know what? I want to say that the phone call that came in it does not mandate that I need to leave, but it does actually urge me strongly to get on with getting some stuff done and you know, real life stuff, right?
Does it?
Yeah, I know. I don't have a real life. I mean, thank you, YouTube, for helping me see that I needed one. Okay,
but
like I needed one.
It doesn't mandate it, but does a woe mandate it, which makes it more real?
Exactly. You're right. It does woe mandate it. It does woe mandate it. I appreciate that. And so Shift, I think like I would love to, I mean, you know, I could stay here. I have this problem that once I'm enjoying somewhere, and even if sometimes if I'm not, but here I am, like I stay forever. I'll stay forever. I've done 27-hour live streams. Come on, we could fucking give these people what they want, right?
This is what I want to know. So this is what I learned from you. I learned that you're willing to go on this like life-changing journey to basically, and let me just say quickly, get your fuck on with that guy with a fucking flamingo pool in his living room. I'm curious what it is that you would do for me to you know, make such life-affirming content.
Oh, that is a wonderful question. And I might need to answer you not only in a gift diorama in our DMs, okay? Like I just think that, you know, this is a big, this involves its own live stream. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because honestly, I mean, you're right. This guy's a stranger on the internet, and I might have a flamingo fetish. You might have called me out on that. It might have been the pool. Is the pool. And in fact, your fish looks a little flamingo-esque for a fish. I'm just saying.
Look,
right? I'm just saying.
Lady, I can do a lot on one leg. I'm just saying. You don't have
Lady,
to.
I would go to the ends of the earth. I would go to the edge of the universe. I would go way past making porn in Vegas. Okay?
Thank you.
Way past. Oh my God. And Spike is here. Perfect time to pass the torch, but also not the perfect time because, like, when have Spike and I talked? Okay. When have we talked?
I don't know. Have we ever talked?
I don't know if we have. If we have, it might have been like, hi on Jeff's panel. You know? Like,
I've definitely.
but I have. I've talked to you in your chat and you've talked to me from your panel. We have communicated that way. Yes. And you've always made me feel very welcome.
Live. You haven't gone live recently, have you?
I know. Yes, I know. I tempt the haters. You got to leave them a few months, like, you know, and again, I don't cater to them, right? But it's just fun to watch how long their obsession lasts, right? And I know the rest of us who just enjoy hanging out, we miss out on the opportunity to just hang out because I can't help but troll the fucking haters, you know, but they give me so much power in my absence, you know?
Troll the haters is my new t-shirt.
Yeah. So, you know, I find that, the troll game, my silent troll game is better than my spoken troll game.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially it's an experiment. It won't last for long. I like to talk too much, Spike. You know?
I know you want to pass the torch, but I just wanted to tell you guys, I have very weird hours and I just woke up and suddenly jumped into this fish pond, and you guys have great chemistry. I hope you guys go live more often together.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I'm blushing.
So
I was already blushing, but I'm extra blushing now. I do. I appreciate you saying that because I absolutely love Shift from the moment I've ever seen her and from the moment, especially from the moment we introduced ourselves. She introduced herself to me.
Wait, it started with wait, hold on. You made a comment about look. This is how it started. Look at your comment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember the day you guys met. It was like yesterday.
It was.
I know.
I think you should have a theme song. It goes, the best part of waking up is Shift and Rebecca. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It's Shift in my Discord. Right?
Wait,
well, so you guys, I hate to do this.
No, you have to stay forever.
Wait. Okay.
We miss you already. I just was saying, Spike.
I miss you guys, though. I really don't want to go. I want to do both.
Spike is volunteering to make us an intro, I think.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Well, Shift, let's talk about, let's talk about more collabs. Impromptu, coordinated, whatever. You know?
Totally.
And you'll see me more over here. I don't always have to click the link. Okay. Thank you, Spike. And thank you so much. I love your guys' room. I love hanging out with you guys, and you attract wonderful people.
Are you still here?
Including me and allowing me to participate. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.
Hi.
Oh shit, it's a fish. I gotta get out of here.
I know, right? Well, good morning. Thank you for joining. I'm sure you have much better things to do.
122.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
That counts as, that's 33. Is that your Illuminati number or 31?
Yes, that's totally that. Exactly.
All right. Down with posse.
You're in it now. You're totally in the cult. Is that you don't? I'm going to ask you how you feel about it, but it doesn't really matter.
I did a quick scroll, and it looks like you've been up for an hour and a half streaming with Dino is here. Who else? There's a bunch of people on your stream. You had a whole party going on. For fuck's sake, I'm fucking Scottish.
Something like that. Just waiting for you, of course.
I definitely, you guys jumped in talking about mirrors, and I didn't know what that meant until it was too late. I already said hello. I made myself seen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what to say. You're welcome or sorry.
I still don't. Somebody invented a mirror to squat over? What?
So basically, there was a situation.
Sorry if I'm boring you in the show, but what the hell?
Well, do you want me to explain it to you?
I will. I mean,
So basically, somebody set up a mirror system so that. Okay, so imagine if you. Imagine if you were either in the nude or did that situation where you put a sock on your stuff.
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Sure. And then you had a mirror like in front but below you that you could straddle, and then a mirror was behind you.
Yes.
That could see the mirror through like your legs and such. And then your computer that was streaming was in front. Was positioned to see the mirror in the back.
Right.
So that when you're streaming and you're doing your little dangle stitch dance, it is showcasing all the stuff you can see in both mirrors.
What does the sock have to do with it?
The sock is I'm just saying that at one point that maybe you're wearing the sock on your man bits.
Yeah. Well, it's not man bits. If it's the sock, it's a man bit.
Yeah. Yes, your man bit.
And Red Hot Chili Peppers is referring to their album cover. You don't remember that?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Sorry. I'm dancing as fast as I can, woman.
I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I thought you would just I thought you were just changing it from a sock to a pepper. I didn't think about the actual.
I'm a pepper. She's a pepper. He's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? All right. Sorry. I'm
also, so confusing.
I'm trying to wake up. I take no responsibility for anything happening right now.
No, but it's definitely responsibility.
What are you cheese doxing right now? Are you eating cheese because you couldn't make your quesadilla and you're eating cheese in the raw?
No, I've already successfully made a quesadilla. I've deconstructed it, and now I'm eating one half of the quesadilla that I rolled up into a roll up.
Okay, that's cute. You deconstructed your quesadilla into a cheese roll up.
Yeah.
Are you 6?
Maybe.
Are you bummed out that you're on a microphone while eating and you can't really chomp the way you want to chomp it down?
No, because I am chomping the way I want to chomp down.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm just mostly sad that, like, I didn't make 2 quesadillas. You know what I mean? And now I'm opening a Diet Coke because I'm living my best life.
Hey, I'm drinking a Celsius cherry cola. They make a cherry cola flavor. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that.
It doesn't taste as good as the cherry Coke Zero though, but it's all right, and it has energy and vitamins.
No, it was a Diet Coke cherry.
Are you doxing my beverages?
No,
whatever.
No, it's not whatever. See, that's.
But that didn't have riboflavin. This one has riboflavin. For fuck's sake.
You are having riboflavin. Wait, hold on. We have a challenge or something. Zen says I make the best chicken quesadillas you've ever tasted. I won't even charge you for them, but I'll give you $20 if you honestly tell me it's not delicious. Well, I would eat your chicken quesadilla and tell you my honest opinion.
That sounds like a win-win. You're either eating a chicken quesadilla or you're
walking away. $20, yeah.
Wait. Back to the mirror. I'm regretting asking this, but
okay, ask. I'm so excited about this.
Was this for recreational purposes or was this a medical situation?
Oh no.
When I first got here, which is why I said hello. Well, maybe why. I thought, like, if somebody had like a.
No,
like
this wasn't
sort of abrasion or like a wart on their butt cheek.
No.
And then they. Let me finish, microphone drowner. Listen.
Okay.
And then you guys talking about mirrors, and I already was calculating mathematics. I'm like, wait, you can't have 2 mirrors. You need 3 mirrors, or else you're looking at a reverse image to do it correctly. and I thought they were like in their bathroom or something. Like, couldn't read. Like, I don't like. I have a spot in the middle of my upper back because my muscles are all tight these days. I can't get this one. I itch it, and I can't itch it. So I have to actually like get the coat hanger kind of thing, or a back scratcher, to scratch my. So I thought you guys were talking about an unreachable spot where somebody designed a 3-mirror system, or like a mirror system, so they can perform some sort of medical thing. What? But it was recreational and kinky. Oh, great! You muted. If you drop right now, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna leave your show.
Oh, may I speak, sir? No, this was completely like an exhibitionist situation. Tiny ups to you, Smokey. Thank you for being here. What's up? No, this was just 100,000,000% a situation where this guy gets a little bit naughty. And here's the thing, he keeps losing his channels because he does shit like this. And then he comes back and he's like, I'm not going to do it anymore. And then he'll do like Bible verses and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, he's doing sleep stream where he's fucking himself.
Wait a second.
Because the mirror thing was like 14 channels ago. But today,
my brain is still okay. Listen.
I'm listening.
Why do you need the mirror at all?
So that you could see the behind the scenes.
The dudes behind the scenes? Wait. Wait. No. Excuse me.
I mean, I'm assuming that's like what is happening. But you get to see everything that way.
I'm definitely not an innocent, but you're making me feel like I don't know shit. I mean, I'm half crude maybe, but what? Now I feel like I'm just I'm discovering things I'm not supposed to discover. I'm regretting asking anything now, and I should have just reached it.
No, don't reach quit. Also, I've moved on to just regular cheese because.
You said cheese in your cleavage, cheesage.
Cheesage. Oh, that's good. But the cheese that I had in my cleavage before was Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put it in the private.
Oh, you literally had cheese in your cleavage. Was it string cheese?
No, I'm gonna put it in the private chat. Ready? Hold
on. Wait, Molly Ringwald in Breakfast Club.
No, wait! Don't say this out loud, okay?
No, string cheese in your cleavage, like Molly Ringwald.
I know what you're talking about, but no. Hold on. Okay,
look. Back.
Do you see what I wrote?
What are you talking about? Oh.
Look in the private chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the best cheese.
But you understand how that could happen, yeah?
Well, yes.
Okay, that's how that happened.
I mean, I'm out of all of the times that I've had that, I'm sure I've gotten that down the button-down shirt or something.
That's what I'm saying.
I can
that's
see
what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't understand why that's a secret, though. What the hell?
Well, just like, I don't need to talk about it.
That's exactly what I like to talk about.
Well, no, I said that it was. I said that I was eating a taco, and that the cheese.
You said quesadilla.
No. Okay, you're not understanding what's happening here.
That usually happens.
Listen, Linda. The taco cheese was from a different panel. It's not now. Right now, I was eating a quesadilla, no cheese, foliage. Because no. That's a melted cheese. That's harder to get down. That's harder for droppage. Taco cheese is way easier because it's like loose as, a bowl of juice. Come on. Do the science here. Quesadilla cheese is like a conglomerated cheese. It's like sticking together. Taco cheese is just like shredded cheese. And that cheese that I put back there that I think you're familiar with is like 100% like just fucking trying to go down your shirt or your dress or whatever.
Not if your mouth is big enough. Meh.
I plead the fish on that. The point is that I'm mad at you
That
now.
kind of cheese you're supposed to devour within 2 bites, or else you're just a rookie.
The point is if you're trying to devour it in 2 bites, that's okay. You know what? I hate this channel. Moving on. But that was from before. Just like this mirror situation was from before. Today's the day of fucking sleep stream dude fucking himself. Before was the mirror obstacle course situation.
Now that I'm thinking about the mirror, that might be interesting if it was a lady. And I'm sorry if that's very hetero of me, but
It couldn't get more hetero. It couldn't get more hetero.
I literally clicked YouTube and saw you live and clicked it just as Bex was saying something about super heterosexual men or something, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I regret typing something. I don't even know.
I'm sorry. Well, it's her fault. Blame her. See, this is why she has so many enemies, right? Sorry,
Okay, you guys actually really drop me if I'm being too complimentary, but
oh, I'm here for it. I'll make you full screen.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. Love and tenderness. I'm not a doctor. Listen, you and Bex have a good chemistry. Now I feel weird. I'm looking at my selfie while I'm talking. It feels weird. Oh, thank you. You guys have a good chemistry. If there was a way to do it on a live stream, I would listen to you guys at 85%. You guys go, well, maybe I'm slow, but you guys go so fast. Pew, 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 pew.
Wait, is that it?
I don't know. I got all weird. But I was saying, well, you can hold me down, spit on my face, doing a thing all over the place, doing a thing you want to do, lonely off of my shoes.
It's funny that you mentioned that because Bex and I often get asked if we'll spit on people's faces, and the answer is maybe.
As long as you don't hawk.
What if it's
Spitting
not
is just water unless you go hook, and then it gets. It's like,
wait a minute, you made a quesadilla too? Also, is a quesadilla and a Kaiser bun a quesadilla? Spike?
what? Don't put me on the spot.
I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not answering because I don't want to go back.
Call her out. Call her
That's not a fucking quesadilla. That's a grilled cheese sandwich.
I talk like you eat. That's hilarious. Bex, I'm also gonna call you out. That's not a quesadilla, ma'am or sir, or however you identify. That is a fucking ravioli. No, I'm just kidding. That's a sandwich.
And also, here, let me tell you a trick.
Okay.
If you take a Kaiser bun, cut it in half, and then invert it and make a grilled cheese sandwich, then you don't lose all the Kaiser onions and stuff, and it's folded on the inside of the sandwich, and then you grill what was the inside. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like how they make grilled cheese at In-N-Out.
Yo, that's actually fucking genius. That
Mm.
makes, dude, that just blew my mind. That's like, now I kind of want to do that with bagels, with like a fucking onion bagel. I kind of want to reverse it because it will still taste the same.
Whoa. I like that idea too. All right.
Yo,
Except you just dox that you like onion bagels and everything.
I like a lot of bagels, sir.
There ain't a bagel that I hate.
There probably is. You know what? I'm not into sun-dried tomato bagels. How about that?
Wait, are you into sun-dried tomato sourdough?
I don't really like sun-dried. I need to retaste
What?
them, but I don't think I like them. I don't think I like them. I think they're pretentious.
What?
I think that they taste ew. I'm sorry.
What? Do you like tomatoes?
I like tomatoes.
Sun-dried tomatoes are like nature's candy.
That is so fun. Okay, I need to retaste them because you know what? I need to
If
retaste
you
them.
like
It's been a long time.
Slow down. Hold on a second. I'm not even near your speed. Hold on. If you take a tomato and then like basically shrink it down, like turn it into a raisin. I know you have, don't tell me about your raisin hatred, but listen, if you take a grape and then shrink it down to a raisin, you're basically getting a condensed grape flavor, but we call it a raisin. If you do that to a tomato, you're getting a sun-dried tomato. And it's condensed tomato flavor, and something happens to the tomato where it becomes like tangy.
Yeah, it's
I
tomato.
get there are some sun-dried tomato products that are not so great, but to just hate all sun-dried tomatoes means you're hating tomatoes. How dare.
You're mansplaining tomato garbage to me. Here's the thing. That's what I feel like. That sounds.
Did you say I'm mansplaining? I'm humansplaining.
I feel like sun-dried tomatoes, that's the thing, is that I taste that like tangy tart and it freaks me the fuck out. But I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna taste it again. Because you know what? Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't like eat them like candy because that's fucking crazy. But I wouldn't like I don't eat tomatoes like apples. Like I can eat an avocado like an apple, but I don't eat tomatoes like an apple. But I do think that there is sometimes a magical combination with like feta and sun-dried tomato. Like I could do that.
Or on a pizza?
Yeah.
Sun-dried tomato with pepperoni, there's a great contrast of salt, spice, and sweet.
Again, put some goat cheese on there and like invite me over.
What is this counting goats? You're counting goats again?
I like to do math. Wait, now I feel ew, ignore that. I didn't even mean that. See, now you're fucking me up, dude. You got me fucked up. I didn't mean that. I don't like.
I'm not the biggest supporter of sun-dried tomatoes, but to just say you hate sun-dried tomatoes, I feel like you're
I hate her. Yeah.
It's too much for a fish.
I'm sorry. Do you know that fish cannot eat corn, allegedly? Or popcorn? Corn or popcorn?
Why would you give popcorn to a fish?
I don't know, but you shouldn't. Because it like they can't digest it.
Did you know humans can't digest corn?
Yeah, Moody Mary has gone into this thoroughly. Yeah, it's pretty gross. And do you know that most corn is like there's like not even real corn anymore?
Yes.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the fact that the human body, which is arguably I'm not a doctor, but but it robs you of the nutrients when you eat corn, and you don't properly digest the corn skin, whatever it is. Therefore, once I heard that, probably 15 years ago, I don't eat corn. I mean, I won't. I'm not scared of it, but I never ask for corn, ever.
Do you remember
any concoction? I don't put corn in it.
Do you remember the two different kinds of popcorn shapes or whatever?
Kind of.
I
remember them. I don't remember what they're called.
I remember one. I don't remember the other. I think one was like a butterfly or some shit. I don't remember the other one. I'm not even 100% sure if it was called a butterfly. And like a shoal or something, maybe?
think it was butterfly.
Shell and butterfly?
There's lots of words being put in your chat. Hold on, I'm catching up.
A hole? A hole? Or maybe there's two kind of holes and one was a butterfly? You just burned all your onions. Oh no! I rarely like incorporate onions, but I just made fajitas, and so I made onions, and then I'm gonna make Philly cheesesteak, and I'm also gonna utilize onions. I don't know why I just had like a hunger from.
Did you say unincorporated onions?
I did incorporate onions.
No, but you said I rarely like what did you say?
I rarely incorporate.
As in raw onion or any onion?
Like I rarely include onion. Like when I'm cooking just solo dolo for me. Unless it like I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I don't talk about it.
I was cooking last night. What was I cooking again? Oh God, it seems like so long ago. Wait. Oh, I was cooking pork chops. What else? Pork chops with smashed potatoes, not mashed potatoes. So what I did was I mashed regular russet potatoes, and then I boiled, then fried little tiny red potatoes. And I made it into looking like I don't know, it looked like art because I'd have mashed potatoes, but then these little red potatoes all around it. But to dress that, I cooked up some onions and garlic, and then suddenly had people from a few buildings coming over to where I'm working, and they're like, they're almost like calling me out, like, "Oh, you're cooking onions and garlic. You're just creating the aroma to make people hungry." So I think that you need to have more cooked onions, more sauteed onions.
Oh yeah, for sure. It smells so good. I love how onions and garlic smell, for sure.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's the trick. If people aren't hungry, you start cooking this stuff, and then they start thinking about food and get hungry.
Mm-hmm. I feel that way about baked goods too. Like you start making cupcakes and shit, brings all the people to the yard.
So I know you don't like cilantro, but you don't do chopped onions on your tacos?
I really don't. But here's the thing: in my old age, my palate is changing. That's why I can't. What?
Every 7 years.
When your DNA changes and shit. That's why I'm saying I want to try sun-dried tomato again, because I don't hate blue cheese anymore. Like gorgonzola, I don't hate it anymore. In special settings. But I used to be like to it, and now like in certain salads, like I'm obsessed with this one salad with it. I can't get enough of it. It's so delicious.
Watergate salad?
Yeah, Watergate salad, exactly. It has like walnuts and apple.
Wait, you know what a Watergate salad is? Who are you?
I have no idea what a Watergate salad is. I was just being life affirming. That's what us women's are supposed to do. Right, Bex? Shit, what's a Watergate salad? Tell me. I figured it was just some sort of conspiratorial salad.
I'd have to look it up, the ingredients, but I think it does contain like walnuts and apples and Jello and a bunch
what?
of it.
Okay, you lost me, Jello.
Oh God! Now I gotta ask Alexa.
Oh.
What is a Watergate salad? Oh, it's the one that they used back in like the 60s, and they made pistachio pudding and Cool Whip and crushed pineapple and marshmallows and nuts, pecans or walnuts. You're half right.
See, wait, no, I didn't say any of that shit, bruh.
Didn't you say walnuts?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I did. My bad. Touche.
I think it was the pre-feminist movement where
They were like,
something I
let
was watching was literally a recipe that you could cook even if you can't cook. What they were kind of marketing at.
Hey, to objectify you real quick, can you do this real quick? Read the thing.
Cool Whip.
Can you do it slower?
Is it the over enunciation of the P? That's what you said.
Just do it. Do it slower and louder.
Tell him to say Cool Whip again.
I thought it was maybe like the whip.
Cool Whip. Cool Whip. I may or may not cut up berries and make a Cool Whip mountain sometimes.
That's fun. Hold on, mate. Hold on. Say this word.
Yeah, I'm either going to over enunciate or not enunciate at all. I'm lazy with that.
Say this word.
I know you're trying to make me do it, but I'm not going to do it.
I want you to do it though.
Kitten?
Okay.
See, you're wanting me to say kitten.
I am.
He's right in the middle. Wait, what's the normal way of saying Cool Whip?
Cool Whip. I don't know. People hate how I talk. Like no matter what I do, they hate it. I say everything wrong.
Cheese whiz. Cool Whip. I'm not a doctor.
Okay, no shit talking. No, you said a word the other time. I can't remember what it was, and I
don't. Well, I definitely don't think that's shit talking. I used to get paid for the way I enunciate things. Way back in the day, but I'm an old man now.
Humble brag, damn. You say raspberry. Wait, you say raspberry. Wait, how do you say this, Spike?
Well, I don't say raspberry. It's raspberry.
Mm-hmm. What is happening here?
Oh, and having raspberries is difficult. Much easier to have a strawberry. And having blueberries ruins them.
What are you talking about? I'm so confused.
Having.
Oh, halving. Yes.
Halving.
No, you do that. You do the plate maneuver. You know the plate maneuver, don't you?
King Koito. What's the maneuver?
Where you put all the fruit, you put all the berries on a plate, and then you take another plate and you flip it over, and then you you put the knife in between the two, and you cut.
What? You put all your berries in between two plates and then you use that as some sort of guide to slice them all?
That's the berry hack, bro.
Holy shnikes. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm doing that tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, that is like totally the chick. You're welcome in advance, sir. Also, hey, CCM.
That's very sushi of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, I saw it in a video.
I'm going to make a video of this. Wait, I'm just guessing. I don't want to watch a video. I'm going to guess and make a video. So you put all your berries on a... Well, also, you can't have a plate that's too concave. but you put all your berries on a plate and then make a sandwich out of it, and then you take your knife and slice them all at the same time. Oh my gosh. See,
Yes.
I'm the guy cutting each little berry at a time, and I'm thinking, don't let me get into how I make hummus.
Oh my dude. No, you told me about this fucking nightmare.
Peeling garbanzo beans one at a time.
I can't
If
believe
any-
it. No, that's fucking wild. I mean, respect. Absolute total respect.
When I told my sister about that, she looked at me like I'm psycho.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I completely agree. And if she didn't look at you harsh enough, I squint more.
No, she did the jaw-dropping pause, looking at me like, my brother, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm making good hummus.
No.
And then she went to talk shit about me the next day to her friend at work.
The
And she
Hondo.
calls me to say, I was just talking to Marlene or whatever her name was
Okay.
about you making hummus. And then
Yep.
she told me, oh, the way to make hummus, you got to peel garbanzo beans. And my sister called me to let me know that I was right. She was wrong, that I'm not psycho.
Wait, that's what that Marlene lady said?
Yeah. She said, my sister is she doesn't like to cook most things, except she makes the best steak I ever had. But anyway, she tells my sister, oh, the trick to making, because she was Mediterranean or something. Oh, the trick to making great hummus is you have to peel the garbanzo beans. And then she looked at her and was like, what? And then my sister called me immediately to let me know I'm not psycho.
Damn.
When. And then when I saw my sister the other day, I definitely had my hands in the air like, yes, I won. I'm winning.
Also, Bex, I'm gonna just leave this up because I like that it's so vague. I like that it's open to interpretation because I want there to be ambiguity for this because it's hot.
Oh, I agree. That is a raspberry.
Mhm.
Oh, an over enunciate. See, that just made me think of S.
No, it's ask.
Raspberry.
Do you like getting raspberry?
Heck yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
If I was going to make a raspberry sound, but it's going to sound gross. So never mind.
Like that?
Yeah, the best place to do a raspberry is on somebody's stomach.
Yeah, on their belly.
Did you just do that on your own belly?
Sure. Did you do that on your own belly?
If I could do that, I'd never leave the house.
There you go. Fuck, you don't even need a mirror, right? Shit. That is that. Mm. Mm. Raz. I wish I could figure out how to do the in the middle of the raspberry. In the middle of the night. Raspberry. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Have you ever had halva?
What is that?
So the answer is no.
I don't know because I don't know what it is.
It's it's like a candy that you might find at a Mediterranean store.
Is it chewy?
No, it's like it's usually marble, white and brown, like a chocolate kind of look, and it's made of entirely sesame seeds. But it's ground up. So
I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's very chalky. It's not like sesame seeds like the other candy. No, it's like ground up into. Which is interesting because tahini is also made up of sesame seeds, but
yeah. What do you like more? If you had to rank them, what do you like more? Sesame seed or poppy seeds?
Well, one of them is gonna get you lit.
You don't know anything about that though.
Maybe I don't.
You don't know anything about that.
Once upon a time, somebody was telling me that lemon poppy seed muffins were getting swiped because people were
Testing positive.
trying to. I know, and I've been buying tahini recently, and you can't have hummus without tahini.
Mm.
Uh,
Bex, put some
no,
hot honey in your hummus. Mm.
I'm not a fan of either one really, but sesame oil.
I love sesame oil.
And when I'm cooking like Asian style foods, all you need is like 1 or 2 drops of sesame oil in your olive oil or whatever oil you're using,
Mm.
and it changes the entire dish. So I do like that. If I had to choose one, well, then if you made a poppy seed oil, you'd probably see lots of strange things. It might be fun. No, but honestly, I don't like seeds at all. Like when I have a hamburger bun with sesame seeds, I'm actually a little disappointed.
Mm. I like sunflower seeds on top of my salad. Well, mostly on my cottage cheese. I'm like, oh no, I accidentally got sunflower seeds on my cottage cheese. Whatever will I do? Oh, I'll eat them.
Sorry, I said I don't like seeds, but sunflower seeds are different. Poppy seed and sesame seed, you're gonna get stuck in your gums and shit, your teeth.
Mm. Yeah. I have I get like major, oh no, like what's in my teeth, like situation. So I like will look in the reflection of a knife, like whoa, but I will override it for a good yum.
There are certain types of bread that have sesame seeds and other types of whole grains all over them, and
I love that bread.
that bread excites me.
That bread is so good. Yeah, I love like harvest oat kind of fucking like.
There is
Whatever.
one, I remember way back in like my teens, my mom used to get this one bread for me. It was called Oro Wheat Winter Wheatberry, and it's
Mm.
seasonal. So like you'll always find wheatberry, but this particular one was called winter wheatberry. It was a little bit smaller of a loaf than regular bread loaves. A little bit smaller in the square was smaller. I don't know, whatever. But it was called winter wheatberry, and it was covered with sesame seeds on top.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wait, I think you told me this, but maybe it wasn't you. Like, what are the ends of the bread called?
see, that's funny. I just saw some weird video about this. I call it a heel.
A
It's called a
heel.
heel, but some people
Okay.
call it a butt.
Okay. See, I used to like hate that part of the bread, but again, in my old age, I really like it.
It's the best piece of bread.
I used to fucking hate that. I used to be like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, damn it, you know what I mean? But it really is quite delicious, and
The
you
same
gotta.
people that cut the crust off their bread are the same people that don't eat the skin of a baked potato.
Mm.
I don't know why I said that.
You were very passionate about it, though.
I remember growing up, my sisters wouldn't eat the baked potato skin. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you're fucking crazy. Give me your potato skin. And then I see this is already when I'm 10 years old. I'm already pulling these maneuvers. But they give me their potato skins, and I'd go in the kitchen, grab a piece of cheese, and throw it in the microwave for 10 seconds. And suddenly, little Spiky has potato skins.
Mm-hmm. You're genius from the get go.
And also, once I was told that that was the only healthy part of a potato, I'm like, okay, give me all the potato skins.
See, that's why we're so different. Because if I was like, again, I'm like, ew. in the middle of the potato is the yummy part. I'm all like, give me that part. Fuck yeah.
I know when I made the mashed potatoes yesterday, new people were eating my food. And I think they were upset that I left the potato skins in the mashed potatoes.
I like
They're like almost mad. Like one guy came and sat down and looked at the potato, looked at the plate like he was mad at it, and put his face in his hands, and then got up and walked away
Why?
because he was upset. And just to fill in the 300 people listening, I work with special needs people, so he was so mad. He was like, "What the hell?" He got up and walked away. He was pouting. He came back and ate it, but you can't change things up, for people who have certain expectations of things.
Oh, okay, but he ended up liking it. Yeah.
I hope so. I don't know. Bailed out.
No. What about you like twice baked potatoes?
Why not? Well, okay, those are good, but I don't like people. Like, I'm not a fan of Cold Stone Creamery. I don't want people doing what I'm going to do at the table anyway. So when they're twice baking, they're basically doing all the mushing up for me.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I like it.
Well, do you remember potato boats in high school or junior high school?
Potato boats?
Oh, when people always ask, what was your favorite food in school? I forget about these things. They were called potato boats, and they were like an oval-shaped type of mashed potato covered in cheese.
I don't know. I've heard of taco boats.
No, you have to think smaller. Like, think of the size of like a
Potato?
no, like well, maybe, but think more like the size of a stick of butter almost.
Like
Yeah, like you can hold it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a little spork and you'd eat it. And it was mashed potatoes and it was. See, I want to find a photo now.
What's the difference between a potato boat and a potato skin? A tater tot? Are you thinking tater tots?
No.
Oh.
What is this potato skin taco, though? That sounds amazing.
No, I was saying a taco boat, which is basically just like a taco, I guess. But like
no, but they're
flatter. It's like a tostada taco, which is basically just a taco. That's a tostada. I don't know.
What's funny is I remember way back in the day, you would see them at the supermarket. They sold them, which is hard to find school foods in the supermarket.
A potato skin taco is an overloaded. Wait, I can't see it. Overloaded potato skin. Yeah, potentially. Well, I mean, I guess a potato skin taco is like a. Well, I feel like you wouldn't put like meat in a stuffed potato, in a baked potato. But in a taco potato, you would. What are you looking up? Are you trademarking something right now? Bye, Bex. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful always. I don't really fuck with bacon bits per se, but I respect it. Kevin Bacon Bits is a different story.
Homemade bacon bits are all the business.
Yeah, well, that's like bacon chunks, like real bacon portions is different than bacon bits.
And bacon bits, those are just depressing.
Mm.
I really wish you had the ability to.
Show pictures or something?
Yeah.
Sorry. Wait, let me try again. I don't think so yet. Oops. No, not yet.
Because the truth is, I want to show like 20 pictures to capture.
But can you share your screen?
I don't want to do that. I have too many weird things.
Okay, well then yeah, I get it. Okay.
Hold on a second, though.
Well, we could put a pin in this for another time. I mean, you owe me like 47 different conversations, or one at least.
Hold on a second.
Okay, fuck.
Fuck's sake.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
The ones in school were better than this, though. Hold on. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm doxing my mouse click. I know.
Kennedy! Hi, Kennedy! So good to see you. Thank you for being here. I adore you. Yay. Oh my gosh. Speaking of like somebody that knows how to bake in, Kennedy. Kennedy is an amazing cook and even better person. I love her. I love you, Kennedy. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Mm-hmm.
Check out my selfie. So this is fancy looking, but the ones in school had cheese that would get crispy on top of it. You never had these when you were growing up?
No, I can't really see it because I can't blow it up, but it looks like a little squiggly something. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what that is. It looks like a potato churro. Like a tiny potato churro. What is it? That's a potato boat?
Yeah, there's an oval-shaped little bowl.
Is it crunchy or squid? Like what?
No, it's mashed potatoes.
Oh, that's so it's like that's like the fork made that squiggle?
I didn't make the squiggle, but I'm assuming it was some sort of tubing.
I mean, like, does it come in the shape of that? Like, is it?
No, that's.
It's pre-served that way.
The ones that I grew up eating weren't squiggled like that. That's that brand or whatever.
Okay.
But they, like a cake frosting. That's what the squiggle is.
Wait, hold on. That's what is? You said frosting and I passed out. Say it again.
Like cake frosting. That's what the squiggle is. It's decorative.
But are you saying that it's like potatoes in the form of frosting?
No.
Format?
I'm so disappointed that you don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no fucking clue what a potato boat is.
Okay, imagine a bowl, but then that one that I showed you, I knew that was going to confuse you.
What's up? Also, it's like tiny. Well, like, yeah, I don't get it at all.
The one in that bowl, in that little cup bowl, they squirted mashed potato into it to make it have the grooves. Hold on, I'm pulling up another one.
Okay, yeah, this ruined everything. I don't understand it at all.
I mean, unless it was only a Los Angeles thing, which is possible.
Not everybody is from where you're from, bro.
Yeah, like when I was in elementary school, they used to serve chalupas, which are nothing like chalupas we know of now. Chalupas were almost tostadas that had no vegetables. It was just meat and cheese and on this tortilla
Wait,
thing.
hold on. Christine or Kennedy or anybody. Have you seen, do you know what he's talking about?
Potato boats.
Does anybody know what the fuck a potato boat is?
See, that's what I'm saying. We need to interview the masses here. I'm not a
Okay.
doctor.
For fuck's sake. Oh my word. I can't.
And Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train is just filling my head right now
Okay, I'm sorry.
because I feel like I'm on a crazy train.
I'm leaving on a potato boat. Don't know when I am gonna gloat about the fact that no one knows what the fuck you're talking about. Respectfully. That's what I'm saying,
Nobody,
Kennedy. I mean, like,
nobody knows.
Kennedy has no idea. Christina has no idea.
Gosh, I thought we were cool, Pristine.
Do you want me to lie to you? I totally know what you're talking about. They were so good. I missed them. Okay, hold on. Let me look.
I'm upset.
Okay, this picture doesn't help. But also, oh my god, these were so good. Yo, these were so good. What happened to these? Why don't they make them anymore? Hmm? Question. Is the boat part a potato skin?
No, it's a paper ball.
Oh. Well, why didn't they use why didn't they use the potato skin?
Because it's school food. Potato skins are expensive. It was probably fake
Like fake
potato.
potatoes? Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm about to rage quit.
Okay, let's just not do that. We could end the stream. Okay, don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying, Christine. I didn't want to say it, but that's a fucking twice. That's a twice baked potato.
Well, that's okay. Wait a second.
That's a twice
Full
fucking
circle.
potato.
Full
Oh my god,
circle.
no.
That's why I mentioned it. Because you asked me about twice baked potatoes. So then I said, have you ever had a potato boat? Full circle. Twice baked potato or whatever. What's happening to my brain? A potato boat was like the poor man's twice baked potato. Blow me up large, please.
Yes,
Now that
100%. Yeah.
that one's a fancy one. 100% what?
Okay, first of all, lose the attitude, bro. Like, calm down. I was gonna say it looks like a little potato slumber party, doesn't it? Don't they look like little potato sleeping bags?
Okay, that's funny. So this is obviously that photo was somebody making homemade style. That's definitely fancier.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm assuming that you've never experienced this, which sounds like is the case. These were little bowls that are shaped like potatoes or ovals, and they'd have mashed potatoes. But if you'd ever had one, you'd remember the best part was this cheese skin that they'd put on the top of it that everybody would always be like, "Can I have your cheese?" Like kids would be like, especially my sister, because it would crisp up on the edges and people like fried cheese, like my sister, will steal your cheese.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, no, I would 100%. I'd be like, look over there. there's a fire, and then I would take your cheese.
I'm exhausted now. I hate this channel.
Aww. All right. Well, thank you
Oh,
for.
it's different when your guest says it, huh? I'm not a doctor.
It hurts. You poked my heart. If that's what you were going for, it worked. So I feel like there's only one thing to do, which is to end it here, because I feel like I don't want to hurt you anymore. You know what I mean?
What
Or
about your
anyone.
fans? Your fans are paying attention. The audience has doubled in the last 10 minutes since I've been ringing.
Yeah, exactly. It is doubled to 5. We have uncomfortably enlarged. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry for the experience you've had here. I'll do better, or probably worse. But what a delight you've been. And shout out to Potatoes, the true superhero and star of this stream. Any final words, sir?
Where am I?
Exactly. Thank you so much to Bex. Thank you so much to Dino. Thank you so much to Spiky Boo. Thank you to the best mods ever. Thank you for seeing and Kennedy. Thanks to the chatters. Thanks to anyone that listens to this later. Thank you so much for the laughs. Shout out to Bacon. Also, you look. You also are spectacular. I don't want to say that you are equal to cheese, but Bacon, you are pretty up there. Mm-hmm. 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 Anyway, stay tuned to find out, will Bex fuck that guy or me? Question mark. I don't know. It's up in the air. Anyway. All right, y'all. Have a great always. Okay, bye.